Welcome everybody to episode 6 of NintendoChitChat's Minute Gaming News. We'll be starting shortly. Stay tuned. This episode is brought to you by PDP Gaming, bringing you incredible gaming accessories, peripherals, controllers, and more for PC, Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo. Visit pdp.com and check their entire catalog of cool products like Mario & Luigi wired controllers, Mario Kart cases for your Switch, and a really cool light-up Nintendo Switch dock cover as well. That's pdp.com. We thank them for their support. Alrighty, and welcome everybody, Nintendo Chit Chatters. This is Eddy Ray from NintendoChitChat.com, and welcome to episode 6 of Nintendo Chit Chat's Minute Gaming News. We have a lot in store for tonight's broadcast, so stay tuned. We also have the winner to announce for our contest we just had with the Pixel Pal giveaway, thanks to PDP Gaming. So we'll go over that as well today. Don't forget, guys, this broadcast is available as a podcast only, an audio podcast with Player FM, Google Play Music, iTunes, SoundCloud, and more. So find us on the internet, subscribe, follow, give us a good rating too. We appreciate that. And those of you watching the live broadcast tonight, make sure you hit that like button for us. We are here a day early. Normally we broadcast live on Fridays, but due to our scheduling, a few of the dates may be different, like tonight. So we're here on Thursday night, February 8th, and I want to announce the winner now for our Pixel Pal giveaway. Again, thanks to PDP Gaming. I have it in my hands right here. This will be shipped here shortly to Nintendo Davey, who won the Twitter giveaway contest. He was randomly picked today to win this Super Mario World Pixel Pal giveaway. So congrats to him, and thanks to PDP Gaming as well. We also have some more giveaways to do, guys, so stay tuned for that the next week or two. I'll go over a few with you right now. We've got 4 or 5 things here from PDP, guys, so, subscribe to our channel here. Go to our Twitter as well, NintendoChitChat. We have a really cool light-up dock shield for your Switch. This will be given away soon, so keep your eyes out for this. We also have a really cool Pro charging grip for your Joy-Cons for the Switch. We have one more Pixel Pal as well, and this is the white Link. This is pretty awesome, guys, so keep your eyes out for these prizes, plus some more, all from PDP. Plus one more prize to go. This is our Twitter contest right now, a little giveaway sponsored by me. We have the Chibi Robo Amiibo and Game Bundle on Twitter right now. You can retweet this, like the tweet, and we're giving this away on February 22nd, I believe. So go there, enter now. As we get started, we have a bunch of news to cover today, guys. Don't forget our t-shirts are available at TeePublic. You can search for NintendoChitChat there. And make sure you guys support the channel, if you can, with a like for the streams, the videos, a sponsorship, anything you can do, we really appreciate it. Be right back in a moment with Samantha, guys. So after this commercial break, tons of news for you. Here we go. This episode is brought to you by PDP Gaming, bringing you incredible gaming accessories, peripherals, controllers, and much more for the PC, Mac, Xbox, Sony, and Nintendo. Visit pdp.com and check out their entire catalog of products like a Mario & Luigi wired controller, Mario Kart cases for your Switch, a laid-up Nintendo Switch dock cover, and tons more. pdp.com. We thank them for their support. Kirby Battle Royale is now available on the Nintendo 3DS. And thanks to Nintendo, who gave us a copy of the game, you can check out our Let's Play going on the channel right now. In fact, soon, we'll be doing online community battles with you guys, yes, you, in online multiplayer matches. In the game, you can battle up to 3 other friends in local or online multiplayer matches. And there are 10 different battle modes to choose from, and some 2D, some 3D, and some all about Kirby being the last one standing, or about finding the most treasure to collect. The game's a great multiplayer experience, and has enough variety for every type of player. That's Kirby Battle Royale on the Nintendo 3DS, and it's available right now. Alright, Nintendo Chit-Chatters, everyone watching, we are ready to go here with the news. We're going to be bringing Samantha in here in a moment. So, as we get things set up for you guys today, we have Samantha here on the line. Samantha, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing really well, thank you. And we have a bunch of announcements to get to today. How was the week starting on Monday, I guess, till today, Thursday, going about a day early for the broadcast?
Oh, good. We still got a fair amount of news to go through.
Good. Awesome. So we have quite a few busy weeks here so far in 2018. We had some recent news with My Nintendo. What's the deal happening with My Nintendo? What's the update about all of this, all of the hoopla on social media? I saw about this as well.
Yeah, this update just came out today, I believe, that in early March, they're changing how the gold points work. So instead of the amounts that you've been getting, now it's going to be more like for digital purchases, you're getting 5% cash back, that equivalent in gold points. And for physical Switch purchases, you're going to get 1% back. And now, starting in early March, you'll also be able to use your gold points to buy or redeem them toward eligible Switch purchases from the eShop, which is the first that they've been able to be used for Switch games.
Oh, wow. Okay. Are you a fan of the My Nintendo service ever since Club Nintendo has gone out? Or what do you think of the whole program so far? I think it's been around for, what, 2 or so years now or something?
Yeah, it hasn't seemed nearly as good as Club Nintendo was, but, you know, they're working on it. Maybe this will make things a little better.
Right. Yeah,
I didn't actually
go ahead.
That could redeem physical Switch games for gold points until I did it by accident once.
Oh, right, yeah.
Because it doesn't make it obvious like it did for Club Nintendo.
Right, yeah, because they used to give those little, I guess, pamphlets in the cases or whatever for rewarding and things like that. And yeah, I really haven't been too much of a fan of the program. I mean, there's been a few things I've gotten off of the program as far as game discounts, and I think they also offer like wallpapers or whatever, or themes for your 3DS. But yeah, I don't know. From Club Nintendo to what we have now, I think the program could be really improved. So we'll see how it goes from here on out, though. But I'm really hoping we get some more physical rewards back, too. That's what I'm really striving for. Yeah. Cool.
Although this sounds almost like they're going in the other direction, going even more toward digital, which with making it points that you can redeem on the eShop now. So we'll
Right.
see.
Yeah, and I think Japan's actually. I think they are actually getting. They have a few physical things available
Oh,
in their My Nintendo, but they always get the good
that's good.
stuff. So yeah, but who knows if we'll ever see anything over here? I still have a bunch of Club Nintendo posters in a big bundle. I have too many posters already hung up around my office here, but I kind of miss that stuff. But we'll see how the program
Yes.
goes, and maybe they'll actually do some new things once. Maybe the online service also launches later this year too. Who
Cool.
knows? All right, so Samantha, you want to mute yourself for 1 second, and we'll be right back,
All
guys.
right.
Need to fix a little tech issue here, so we'll be right back. All right, back. We're back, guys. Sorry about that. You guys were working with a pro back here behind the scenes. I got it fixed really quickly. So, all right, Samantha. So we're back.
All
So we
right.
talked about My Nintendo. All right, so we'll get to some Nintendo Switch news as well. We have in January, Nippon Ichi Software announced a new game called Liar Princess and the Blind Prince. What's the latest, and what's the deal with this new announcement from Nippon Ichi Software?
Well, then, when they announced the game back in January, they didn't release too much, just a short gameplay clip, and they didn't say what systems it was coming out for. But now they've announced the platforms, and the Switch is one of them. This is a side scrolling game with a hand drawn art style, and it is supposed to be a love story between a monster princess and a blind prince.
It sounds pretty
And
cool.
they just released new gameplay details today, talking about how the princess can switch between her two forms. So she has certain abilities she can use in her monster form and certain abilities she can use in her princess form. And you'll need to use these abilities to overcome puzzles and obstacles to guide the prince to the end of the stages.
Wow, that sounds really neat. Just the title kind of gets my attention. The Liar
Yes.
Princess and the Blind Prince. Like, what is this all about, right? And I did watch the trailer, or the short gameplay. It was kind of an announcement trailer. It wasn't too much to it, but there is some really cool. It looks really neat as far as like the art style goes and everything like that.
Yes.
So cool. And this is out in Japan on May 31st. Awesome,
Yes, they
guys.
haven't announced any localization yet, but hopefully we'll hear something about that soon.
Yeah, I'd be very curious to have this localized because it looks really cute. All right, so we also have the trailers, guys, as well. So make sure go to NintendoChitChat.com and look for the trailers of all of these announced. Most of them are there. As far as what's available, we embed everything here in the article too. So this is really an organic article. As more things were added today, I think, to the article too, Samantha. Right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I come back to this article like day after day. Like gets grows and grows and grows, but like two or three times. Like wow, so many things to talk about. Cool. Well, we have a hand illustrated survival RPG called Smoke and Sacrifice has been announced. What's the setting for this game? What's it about?
This one is set in a dark world, I believe a dark fantasy world, and the main character is trying to find out what happened to her child. It sounds like from the description that there's some sort of human sacrifice thing going on,
Oh
but
wow.
that there's more to it than what the people think. So then I get the impression that then she goes on this quest. And they haven't said too much about it, but that's due out later this year.
Interesting. And since it's kind of a dark story, the hand illustrated artwork really fits the story. I think too. It's kind of a little bit freaky in a sense, kind of weird and dark, of course. So yeah, check out that trailer, guys. It's pretty interesting. All right. So we have more RPG news. Go figure. We have an editor and writer who loves RPG games, but there's tons of RPGs available and being announced. So we have an isometric RPG. Now, first off, maybe explain to others out there too, what's isometric mean as far as RPG games go?
Trying to think of what would be some good examples. Well, the game we're going to be talking about here is Pillars of Eternity 2.
Yeah.
But the isometric view as that sort of, I don't know how to explain it.
That's okay. I threw a curveball to you.
Yeah.
That's all right. So we have
Eternity. We're talking about Pillars of Eternity 2. They're good examples of isometric RPGs, and I can't think of any.
Oh, that's okay. I put you on the spot. So we have the console version. I guess it's multi-plat as far as the announcement went.
Right.
Okay, and this will be planned for the holiday.
Right. So the PC version is coming out in April. Versions are coming out later this year.
Okay, very cool. Sorry to throw you a curveball.
That's Pillars of Eternity.
Right.
Get out there. Pillars of Eternity 2.
Two. Awesome. This is, I guess, called Deadfire then. Awesome. Okay. We have another mobile game heading to the Switch being ported. This one is Seven Nights. And this is kind of weird. An RPG with hundreds of heroes. Now, how does that work?
Yeah, I couldn't find out too much about it, but like you said, it's a mobile game. So I get the impression that it's that sort of mobile RPG style that's so popular where you've got hundreds of characters, and so you're trying to collect as many as possible.
Right, yeah, I have a screenshot up here on the broadcast right now. There's like 8 or so, maybe 10 characters on screen at the moment, so it looks pretty interesting.
But it sounds like it might not be just a straight port. It sounds like they might be making some changes, so we'll see.
Yeah, I saw you had posted that too in the article here, so it'd be kind of cool to see what they add as far as the console versions go, and especially on the Switch. All right, and we have a really cute game here. This has a very classical kind of 16-bit art style to it. This is an action platformer, so we're kind of out of the RPGs for a minute or two. This is Fox and Forests, and what's happening with this game?
Yeah, Fox and Forests is coming to the Switch now in spring 2018, and like you noted, it has a very classic retro sort of action platformer style. I believe this one was a Kickstarter game.
Oh, nice.
For the PC, and now they just announced the console versions. Very
cool. Yeah, the thumbnail has the kind of the artwork of the Fox character, which looks pretty pretty amazing. And then I also have a screenshot of the actual game itself right now on our broadcast. So it looks like a really colorful game, good platformer to check out. So Fox and Forest, guys, spring, a few months away. So keep your eyes out for this. Also, trails up on the website too, NintendoChitChat.com. So good to see you guys in chat room. Thanks for watching and hanging out today and chit-chatting. Stay tuned for our poll and some other segments coming up today with more news and our Nintendo, of course, Time Portal. Maybe a trivia segment as well. But let's talk some more games in the news here. We have Harvest Moon, Light of Hope, which is currently available on the PC, is coming to consoles, including the Switch, this May. And explain to people out there when they hear Harvest Moon of what to expect first off.
Yes, well, I include a disclaimer about these every time I mention them in one of our news articles, that this is a farming simulator sort of game called Harvest Moon, in this case Harvest Moon Light of Hope, but it is not the original Harvest Moon. It is the new Harvest Moon.
Right, which kind of confuses people, but...
So remember, if you're looking for the original Harvest Moon series, the old Harvest Moon games, those are now Story of Seasons. This is the new series that has continued since that split.
Right, that's a good way to put it. So there you go, guys. Harvest Moon. And this is available on the PC currently. Was this also a mobile game or no? I don't think it was it? Just a PC?
I don't think so. I think this is its first...
Okay.
And they said there's going to be some new features, but they haven't really said what those will be yet.
Okay. So we'll keep our eyes out for this, and this will be $39.99 for the special edition for Light of Hope. Includes unspecified new features, like you just said. Awesome. This is just going to be, I wonder if this is going to be retail as well? No word on that?
I don't think it's said.
He just says 39. Okay, we'll have to check on that later on and see what else we learn about this the next week or two. Cool. We have another announcement, guys. We have another actually point-and-click adventure, which we talked about last week for a couple of games. This is called Bear With Me, and this is a game previously released episodically on Steam, coming to consoles. So what's Bear With Me all about, and what can we expect?
Yeah, Bear With Me, and so that everyone knows that's a pun because it's bear like B-E-A-R, not just Bear With Me. It's referring to one of the characters is a teddy bear. And it was a episodic release, but all 3 episodes are being bundled together for this release, and it's about a little girl searching for her lost brother while this bear, Teddy Bear, is helping her. And from the description, it sounded like there's going to be all sorts of talking toys that you interact with, not just the bear.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So it follows a little girl searching for her lost brother while being aided by her teddy bear, and you have a Ted E. Bear as the name. This is all play on words.
Bear, I think they like their puns.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's cool. I have a cool little graphic here of the girl and teddy bear here on the screen as well for our people watching the YouTube live stream. So check that out. It looks pretty cool, guys. Looks interesting. All right, and we have another visual novel. Plenty of those being announced left and right. We talked about this, I think, a little bit last week. Song of Memories. What's the latest with this one?
Well, kind of both good news and bad news. First, it's been delayed in Japan, but it also now has a spring release window for all regions. So last week, all we knew was I think they had a release window, an earlier release window for Japan, or maybe even a date, and they had said nothing about the Western release. But now all of them are coming out, or all of them are set for the spring. Okay,
that's good to know. Good information for Song of Memories, another visual novel. Quite a few on the Switch already, and still coming to the Switch later this year. I think we have a few that were announced the past couple of weeks. NTG64 in chat says, "Bear with me, guys." So our chat room is beginning to follow our taglines and all these puns with "Bear with me." Okay, guys, cool. Thanks for that in chat. But keep chatting. We'll keep looking at your comments here from time to time as we go on through the rest of the news. All right, and some more horror games to talk about, which is really exciting me as well as Samantha, I'm sure. Layers of Fear Legacy will be on the eShop February 21st. What's the price, and what can we expect from Layers of Fear Legacy?
Layers of Fear Legacy is going to be $19.99, and Layers of Fear originally came out for the PC, and I believe it might have come out for a couple other consoles already. I can't remember for sure, but this version has been redesigned for the Switch, and it's also including the DLC. So this is going to be a new package of what they call a psychedelic horror game for the Switch.
Very nice. We have a nice YouTube trailer up on the website as well, guys, for this. Seems like a pretty fair price too for $19.99. Awesome. All right, so that's Layers of Fear Legacy, and their horror game added to that genre on the Switch. Cool. Then we also have an unusual crossover puzzle game, which when people heard about this, they're like, "Oh, another Portal! It's a new Portal game! A new Portal game!" Not quite. Well, it kind of is, but it kind of isn't. Yes. And this is the Bridge Constructor Portal. This is a spin-off with a Portal theme. What's the latest with this?
Yeah, they had announced previously just that it was coming to the Switch, but now we know it's coming out on February 28th, and it'll cost $14.99. They also have a new trailer out to show more of how the Bridge Constructor and Portal gameplay is working together. Okay,
awesome. So Bridge Constructor Portal looks pretty interesting, and this is all across all the major platforms, which is great. Including the Switch, so keep a lookout for that. February 28th this month, about 20 days away, everybody. We have Christina in chat saying she does not like scary games, but yet she bought Doom. Go figure, Christina. Giving Christina a hard time in chat. Okay, guys, we'll take a break with Samantha. We'll be right back in a few moments with some more news, and also another interview here with Samantha had with another developer for Dark Side Detective. So stay tuned, guys. Be right back in a moment. Today's episode is brought to you by NintendoReport.com. Fresh gaming news every 20 minutes. When you visit the homepage, you'll find direct information from Nintendo themselves. We source their YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr accounts. Maybe you want even more details? Click on Nintendo Franchise News. Here we source the main franchises for Nintendo directly from the Facebook pages for The Legend of Zelda, Mario Kart, Super Mario, and Splatoon. If you want more Nintendo news, click on Other Nintendo News. Here we source the main media outlets that cover Nintendo. Outlets such as Nintendo Everything, Nintendo Life, Game Explain, Nintendo Today, Nintendo Enthusiast, and more. Again, updated every 20 minutes. And don't forget the NCC feed for NintendoChitChat.com. You'll find the latest details here from our website, directly sourced here, all for you. NintendoReport.com, fresh gaming news every 20 minutes. This episode is brought to you by PDP Gaming, bringing you incredible gaming accessories, peripherals, controllers, and much more for the PC, Mac, Xbox, Sony, and Nintendo. Visit pdp.com and check out their entire catalog of products like a Mario & Luigi wired controller, Mario Kart cases for your Switch, a laid-up Nintendo Switch dock cover, and tons more. pdp.com. We thank them for their support. Today's episode is also brought to you by NintendoChitChat.com, for the love of gaming. NintendoChitChat.com is your main community hub and resource for Nintendo fans. Register for free today and gain access to our live chat rooms. Gain access to our forums to post new content and comment on our blog articles too. We have a full blog section for our unique interviews, news articles, and much, much more. We have a full member section, activity feed, achievements, and tons more to explore. NintendoChitChat.com, for the love of gaming. Check it out today and make your free account. All right, and we're back, everybody. Back with Samantha once again to talk more about this news. So we're going to move along from Bridge Constructor Portal to talk about some more news with Brawl Out. And what do we know more about Brawl Out now for this fighting game that came out, I think, a few weeks ago?
Yeah, Brawl Out, and this is going to set the tone for the next few announcements we're going to be going through here. Brawl Out is getting a retail edition that's going to be out in May from Angry Mob Games.
Awesome. And there also was an update, I think, recently, I think, for the game. So this is all good news for Brawl Out. I haven't played it yet, but I might look to pick it up as far as retail copies go. So awesome. It's in May. Look forward to that. And then, of course, moving along, these physical release, we also have one for SteamWorld Dig 2, correct?
Yes. SteamWorld Dig 2 is getting a physical release from Rising Star Games, and that's going to be out in the spring. And it's going to come with a double-sided poster and a reversible inlay that has new artwork on it.
Oh, very cool. So I'll be looking for that one as well. I love physical games. I'm kind of bummed out today, actually, too. We don't have it here, but I can announce it on the stream. The Worms game that's available in the Switch eShop will not be getting its physical retail edition. They actually announced it's going to be canceled. So
I didn't see that.
It just came out through Twitter around 3 or 4 o'clock, I think, today. So it's kind of recent. So unfortunately, no Worms physical release on the Switch, guys. But maybe we'll get that eventually. Who knows? But they kind of posted that was not going to be happening anymore. So if you want to play it, you have to get the Switch eShop version. So, all right. So we also have Owlboy then coming for May 29th. And the digital version is out next week, correct?
Right, yes. The digital version is coming February 13th, so that's right away. But if you want to wait for the physical release of Owlboy, that is May 29th. And they've released a new trailer to go along with the physical edition announcement.
Awesome. Yeah, guys, check out the trailer on NintendoChitChat.com. JKW says, RIP physical version. And Frank's out there in chat, too. Hey, Frank. Yeah, so RIP physical. Maybe Limited Run Games might pick it up. Who knows? We'll see. All right, so we have another announcement here for an adventure platformer. Never heard of this. The title's called Flipping Death. This was announced last year, apparently. I didn't actually catch that last year, but what's
I think
happening
it was
with
pretty
this?
early last year that it was announced.
Okay.
I think this one was announced. It might have been. I think early on they announced a whole bunch of indie games for the Switch. I think that it was included among them.
But it got buried in
And
there.
yeah, but they've announced that there's going to be a physical release for that too, and it's going to be out at the same time as the digital version when it comes out this spring.
Cool.
And the physical edition is going to come with 2 collector's cards that have character biographies on them, and apparently you can also use them to help complete an in-game collection of cards.
Very nice. Yeah, I have a graphic on screen here. It's like probably from the trailer, Flipping Death. Looks pretty cool. So look out for that physical edition, guys. Then we move on to Valkyria Chronicles 4 website. We got more updates, I guess, for this game, correct?
Right, yes.
What
First,
is the latest?
They just introduced some new characters. They've been doing that pretty regularly, updating the website to show more of the characters that will be in the game. But it also announced another system, which is the Centurion, which is a warship that you have on your side. And in combat, you'll be able to select ship order to use the Centurion's abilities, which include radar to display enemies that you can't see yet, bombardment to bomb a specific area, relief to heal or evacuate your units, and vehicle emergency repair, which lets you revive evacuated vehicle units, which normally you can't do during a battle.
Awesome. So really good updates. We're getting regular updates for this game. That apparently seems like every week or more than that. So that's great.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I actually have a picture then of the Centurion on the screen right now too. I think I also have some of the characters they mentioned that are coming. Something else that we have on screen for you guys in chat. Awesome. So if you guys hear a weird noise, it's my dove in the background going crazy, cooing out the wazoo. So if you hear like a cooing, that's my dove. If you guys have any good recipes for doves, please let me know. I would love to have those. Anyway, so moving on. We have the first character trailer out for the Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. So what does this highlight? What characters are in this trailer?
Oh yeah, well there's not too much new to see for Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, since it's just taking the content from the previous versions, but this particular trailer shows the gameplay for Link, Zelda, Impa, Linkle, Lana, Volga, Wizro, and Sia. So a nice group of characters there for the first character trailer. I believe future character trailers will be coming.
Yeah, cool. So this is like in the first character trailer, and of course, this has all the content from the Wii U version and the 3DS version combined. So looking forward to this. Very cool. And then we have some updates for Voez, which we talked about, I think, recently. What's the latest with Voez?
Well, last time, either last time or the time before, we talked about how the version 1.4 update was going to add 14 new songs, and that update is actually out today, and they released a new trailer that gives a preview of the new songs being added. Okay,
awesome. So check out the trailer, guys. You get an eye and an ear for those songs that were added. Also, we had the update for the game recently, too, added controller support, too, aside from the touchscreen controls. Very nice. So I actually bypassed one thing here. By the way, guys, in chat, I put a little poll in there for you all for Hyrule Warriors. Are you buying Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition? Vote 1 for yes, 2 for no, 3 for double dipping, which means you have the Wii U and also buying the Switch. Or are you triple dipping, which means you have the Wii U, 3DS, and the Switch, which I will be triple dipping. But I think probably many will be doing double dipping or also getting it for the very first time, too. So, all right. Let's also talk about the Blaze Blue cross-tag battle. I actually bypassed that. And this game had all the controversy with the DLC roster. What's the latest?
This is the one where it's coming out with 20 characters in the game, but then there's going to be 20 characters as DLC, which has not pleased people. But they announced recently that 2 of the characters, Yang Xiaolong and Blake Belladonna, will be free. So I don't know if that means that there will be several free DLC characters or only those 2, but there's going to be at least those 2 available for free.
Seems like things are improving a little bit as far as that's regarding the hoopla that was surrounding all of this DLC mess, I think. Very cool.
Yes.
I also saw Go Nintendo tweet today, before we came on live about an hour or so. Let me see, where do I have it here on my notes? Where'd I put it?
Oh yeah, there it is. English dubs.
Yeah, so English dubs are going to be in the game as well, which is pretty cool. So that'll be intriguing. That's kind of a good little addition. So that's Blue Blaze Cross Tag Battle. Awesome. So move away from that and the Voez. And of course, that brings us to some Nintendo Switch and 3DS news concerning a lot of people's favorites out there in chat, Fire Emblem Warriors. And this is concerning, I guess, a DLC update coming, correct, in the Season Pass?
Yeah, next DLC, which I believe is the second DLC pack, which is themed after Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon, is coming on February 14th for $8.99, although it's also included in the Season Pass, like you said. And this is adding Navarre, Minerva, and Linde, I don't know, as new playable characters, as well as some new history maps, 3 history maps, 4 new costumes, some more armor break model changes, and 3 new weapon attributes.
Very cool. So, Fire Emblem Warriors, some good DLC there. Looks like Anita Sheldon says that yes, won the vote, so a lot of you will be getting Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. Awesome. Thanks for voting, guys. So, 3DS news, we have the recent update for Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon. And what did this recent update do to the games?
Yeah, this is just a basic bug fix update. There were several bugs that were affecting moves, so this takes care of those, including the bug that was making it so that if you use certain moves during live competitions, the game would freeze. So if you download the version 1.2 update, that should all be taken care of.
Okay, great. Yeah, I updated my game yesterday. I have a digital copy of the game and just a stock SD card, and it wouldn't let me update the game. So somehow I figured out how to do it. I deleted the game, reinstalled it, did the update, and it worked. So just had enough room for it. We had a battle stream last night. It was pretty fun. So Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon, update your games. Guys, if you want to play online, of course. All right, we have some mobile news, too, concerning another popular game here for our chit-chatters, Fire Emblem Heroes. What's going on with this new update or, I guess, announcement for some characters?
Yeah, they've announced that 4 new heroes are being added, along with a new story called Love Abounds. And so this is adding Lilina, I don't know how to say that name, Lilina, Roy, Hector, and Lynn. And then they released a new trailer to introduce them.
Great. So visit our website, guys, NintendoChitChat.com, and check out that Fire Emblem Heroes Special Heroes trailer, Love Abounds. As we come across Valentine's Day soon, kind of a good time for that. Very cool. So we're going to flow, guys, then into our next little segment here. And we were talking last week about this, I believe, this interview.
Yep.
How we didn't hear back from them, and all of a sudden, I guess, you followed up with the developers, and they got back to you.
Right, yes, it seems that the original interview answers were just lost along the way. So once I got in touch with them, and that happened with another one, so we'll be getting another interview like that next week.
Awesome, no problem.
So yes, we finally got in touch with them.
Yeah, very happy they got back to us, and this just released recently, correct?
Yes, I think it was yesterday.
Okay, cool.
This just came out, the Dark Side Detective.
Right, so we have Samantha has the interview up on the website, NintendoChitChat.com, an interview with developers of Dark Side Detective. Anything of note that you want to go over in the interview? What kind of caught your eye?
Oh, well, one of the things I asked them about was the tone of the game, because on one hand, you have the detective investigating supernatural and paranormal cases, so it sounds like it could be dark and sinister, but it describes itself as humorous. So I asked them about the tone, and they described it as a strange mixture of absurd supernatural situations with ridiculous characters trying to make sense of it all. And that it has a sinister undercurrent, but it is generally played for laughs.
Oh, wow. Very neat. Yeah, some screens up here for the people watching the stream as well. So check out these. Check out the interview as well, and the trailer we have on the website. Samantha did a great job here. Go ahead.
Thing they said about it was that there are more cases coming because the game is split into individual cases that you investigate, and so they said that more are on the way in the coming months.
Oh, very nice. So will those be like an update free or DLC? Did they say anything about that?
They didn't specify. They made it sound like they said future updates, so it could just be a free update. I'm not sure.
That would be nice. Yeah. Okay. So this was originally just available for PC, Mac, and Linux. And they said they picked the Switch console because it seemed like a great fit for the console. That's great. Awesome, guys. So Dark Side Detective, check it out. Get the entire interview up on NintendoChitChat.com. And some more screens here for you guys as well. And great. Any last-minute words with that interview, Samantha?
Well, except that we've also got a review on the way, so we might even be talking about that next week.
Oh, that's right.
So
yeah, we
got
a code from them. Thanks to them. Awesome. So check out. We're probably going to discuss the game probably more next week with you guys. We have some people in chat wondering any more info about the Super Mario Odyssey update. Nothing was really announced or talked about yet, so maybe we'll learn more about that in the next Direct or something, guys. Reading some chat here. Game Informer Cliff says he likes the pixel style the game has. Yeah, I like it too. Looks really cool. The art style really fits the detective kind of mood, I think. Looks really awesome. So check out the interview, Dark Side Detective. Again, Samantha, great job on that. And now it is time, guys, for our Nintendo Time Portal. This is where we look back on things that happened and releases that happened, history from Nintendo over the past years, whether it's last year or 5 years or 20 years ago. We've got a few great games here for you to talk about. And let's run down this list, Samantha. What's the very first game, and when was the date for this one?
Just a second. I opened up the link,
oh, no
and
problem.
It was last week's.
Oh, was it?
So let me find it.
I might have did a bad cut and paste on you there. Sorry about that. I can take it over for a minute so you get it loaded for you.
All right, here I got it up
you got
now.
It, sure.
Right, yeah, the first one I looked at was one of my favorites, which is that February 5th was the anniversary of Paper Mario.
On the 64.
It came out on February 5th, 2001 for the Nintendo 64, yeah.
Awesome, yeah. And I think this game still holds up really well as far as the gameplay mechanics go. What do you think? As far as Paper Mario goes, is this your favorite, or?
I don't know. I like the first three a lot. I'll say that.
Right.
Super Paper Mario, of course, made some big changes, but I really like the story in that one. And then after that, well,
I think a lot of people probably agree with you as far as the rest of the games have went. Very cool. So we got some other games to talk about. One on February 8th, which is today, actually. And what game is this?
Yes, this is the anniversary of the first Mario Party coming out in North America. That was February 8th, 1999, for the Nintendo 64.
Right, and those of you listening and watching or listening to the recording of the broadcast, I'm sure if you were around during this era and you had this game and the controller, you've probably worn out your controllers. Because I believe it was like a mini game or two that required you to take the little C with a little stick in the middle and spin it around super fast. And people were breaking their controllers left and right because of that. They would wear out so fast because of this game, or the mini games included in it. But some really good memories of Mario Party here, and hopefully we'll get a Mario Party game on the Switch down the line that kind of goes back to its roots more and more. Great. Cool. Then we have some Metroid to talk about too, Samantha. What's this and what date?
February 9th, so tomorrow. That is the anniversary of Metroid Zero Mission, which was the remake of the first Metroid that came out for the Game Boy Advance on February 9th, 2004.
Awesome. And we were introduced for the first time to Zero Suit Samus, correct?
Right.
Awesome.
Yes, that's where that came from.
So we have the box art here for you guys on the live stream as well for Game Boy Advance Metroid Zero Mission. I love Metroid. Just played Samus Returns Let's Play last year. Awesome game. Looking forward to the next Metroid on the Switch, hopefully this year. And then we have one more for our time portal, Samantha, for February 10th, and more Mario.
Yes,
what's this one?
More Mario. February must have been a good time
yeah.
for Nintendo 64 Mario games, because February 10th, 1997 was the North American release date for Mario Kart 64.
Awesome. So you guys in chat there, did you play Mario Kart 64? This is kind of the first, I guess, real 3D Mario Kart that they had, and there was some new characters, correct? That were added.
Yes, yeah, this is the first time that Donkey Kong and Wario were on the Mario Kart roster.
Very cool. So a small roster, but a good roster. We have the roster up on screen. We have DK and Wario there, as you guys can see. So awesome. That's our time portal, guys. Hope you enjoyed this segment. Thanks to Samantha for putting that all together every week for us. And Cliff, the Game Informer, says Mario Kart 64 was his first Mario Kart. N64, and video game. Oh, awesome. You got the whole enchilada there. Very cool. So we're going to do a bit of trivia with all of you guys. I put this together kind of quickly, so I can kind of set this up with Samantha here on the line too. And I talked to Samantha about this, and she's like, wow, I never even heard of those people before, so these characters. So we have some character trivia for you guys in chat. So I'm going to put a little graphic on screen of this character. And don't Google, you know, it's kind of cheating. But I want you guys to see if you can guess the character that we have up on screen here. It's quiz time. So here we go. Let me get to the next screen with you guys. Give me 1 second here for our Nintendo quiz time here. All right, this is a character. It's been in a few games. Here's some artwork over the years. The middle one being, I think, the very, very oldest artwork. Left and right. The right being more recent. Can you guess this character's name? It's a female. I see you guys saying Toad for some reason. You guys didn't even see the graphic. I can give you a few hints, though, of course. Let's see here. So, she appeared in Wario Land and Wario Land 2. This might be some hints for you. No, everybody's like, what? Let's see here. And, of course, also in 2008, Wario Land Shake It for the Wii. And I'm not sure if we've seen her since then. It's not Paula. Her name is actually Captain Syrup. So you guys didn't get it, unfortunately. Good try. So she is kind of Wario's rival. Not really an arch nemesis at all, but just a rival. And this is Captain Syrup, so found in Wario, Wario Land 2, and Wario Land Shake It. So look her name up on the internet, guys, and learn more about Captain Syrup. Pretty cool name and character. Kind of like a pirate, I guess. All right. Then we have some more graphics for her. And the next one, another character on screen. This might be a little bit easier. What do you think, Samantha? This second one that we have.
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah. It's still kind of rare. This is another rare Nintendo character for people in chat. But here he is. It's a man, not a boy. Well, it looks like a boy in this screenshot here, this image, this artwork. It's actually a man. His name begins with an S. It's a good hint there. Nobody knows, question marks. Christine has no idea. He is from Donkey Kong 3. That's a hint. Sam? Nope. I think Sam just a random because it was S. I said S. Nope. Let's see here. Any more hints for you? Let's see. He was a trophy in Smash Bros. So let's see what they say here. No idea, no clue, total guess. This character's name, guys, is Stanley the Bugman. He was seen in WarioWare games. Donkey Kong 3 was his first appearance. And, of course, we also have the trophy in Smash. Here's some graphics for you guys on screen here. So if you're listening to the audio podcast, do check out the recording of our broadcast today, episode 6, because you can see all of the old artwork here. And, of course, Game & Watch. There he is. He is Stanley the Bugman. Has a little spray bug canister. And you guys all let me down. But I know it's actually pretty hard to do. If that was me in chat, what do you think, Samantha? Pretty difficult, right?
Yes, I had never heard of these two before.
Yeah, these are pretty rare characters, only seen in a few games, but still, you know, especially with Captain Syrup there, as of 2008, we still had some appearances in Wario Land games. So maybe more Wario Land games. We'll see Captain Syrup once again. Who knows? Maybe the next Smash game will have a new trophy for Stanley the Bugman. But thanks for joining us, guys. Samantha, anything you want to plug here before we head out and end this broadcast?
Oh, nothing in particular that I wanted to plug, although my website address is always in the description. Although I did want to mention that Golf Story is on sale in the eShop, so I might be picking that up. And if you're interested, you might want to take a look. Yeah, that game got amazing reviews. My friend John over at Nomcoms did a great review of it. He loves the game. I haven't gotten to it yet, so if it's on sale, I probably will pick it up, because it's probably a good time to do so right now, guys. So thanks, Samantha, for joining us, and we'll see you again next Thursday. So thanks very much. Have a good evening. You
All
too.
right, guys. So thanks for watching us today for episode 6. Again, next Thursday we're back again, another day early, but it's all with the scheduling, right? We do it every week here for you as we can. I'm Eddy Ray for NintendoChitChat.com. You guys are great. Shoutouts to PDP Gaming once again. Congrats to Nintendo Davey for winning this. It's shipping to you on Monday. And of course, stay tuned for more PDP giveaways soon, guys. I'm Eddy Ray for NintendoChitChat.com. See you guys next week.